Hey, volleyball fans. Today is the day I think we've all been looking forward to for the past year. It is the first day of the women's NCAA volleyball tournament. It starts at 3:30 Central Time today, and you can see it on ESPN Plus. One of the big matchups starting out is going to be Marquette versus Dayton. Now, this doesn't seem like it might play a huge role in the tournament as a whole, but this one could be one of the tightest matches of the tournament. If you look at Marquette and Dayton coming in, Marquette has a 26-5 record. Their three of their losses come from one team by the name of Creighton that's in their division. One loss from Kentucky and one loss from Wisconsin. So if you look at all of their losses, they're against really high level tournament teams. And against Kentucky, all three of their sets went to extra points. One set even went well beyond that, I believe 30-28. So Marquette has the talent and experience to potentially be an upset maker in the tournament. But if you look at their wins, Marquette only does have 4 wins against teams that are in the tournament currently against Hawaii, Fairfield, UIC, and Illinois State. And all 4 of those wins came early in the season, early in September. They haven't had a top tier win since that point, although they have still been winning, which is a very important stat. As for Dayton, they come in with a 25-5 record, so you can tell both teams pretty much the same exact record. Their 2 losses come from Wisconsin. They have a loss to Kentucky, one to Wright State, which, was probably their worst match of the season, and one against Michigan. So once again, similar to Marquette, Dayton has losses that are all, except one, to teams that are in the NCAA tournament. And not only teams that are in the NCAA tournament, but teams that are expected to make it far in the NCAA tournament, if not win it, in Wisconsin and Kentucky. And similar to Marquette, they had 2 really difficult sets against Wisconsin, which they really challenged Wisconsin, which is something that lower level teams were not able to do this season. Currently, Dayton's on a 19-match win streak coming in since their loss to Michigan on September 18th. So similar to Marquette, they both are coming in on really hot streaks, although only one of their wins is against a team that is in the tournament currently in Illinois State. So let's break it down into a key factor that I think is going to be really important in this match. I think the key factor is going to be service errors, service aces, and serve receive. Who can be the most aggressive on serve without crossing the line into making too many service faults? And that's been a really big problem area for both teams, is service errors, giving away free points. For Dayton, they've had 253 service errors. That is 83 more than their competition this season. For Marquette, they've had 241. Once again, similar numbers, 55 more than their opponents. But to combat that, they have a high risk, high reward sort of system on serve. For Dayton, they have 209 aces, which is 124 more free points than their opponents have gotten this season. For Marquette, 187 aces, 59 more. So you can tell both teams are going to be aggressive from the service line. I think it's just going to be which team holds their nerve enough to serve how they want to serve and get the other team out of system. And when you look at service receive and blocking, there is a slight advantage for Dayton in those categories to Marquette, but there is more of an advantage for hitting percentage when it comes to Marquette. So what does all this mean? It sounds simple, but I really think it's going to come down to who plays cleaner from the service line. I think whoever has less service errors is going to win. I think it will allow either team to stay in points more, and I think that's really going to be a key. So if you like this video, remember to subscribe, like. I'll include my bracket. As for my prediction, I do, even though I'm currently rooted in Milwaukee, so I have a little bit of a rooting interest in Marquette, I do think Dayton is going to come away with a nail-biter win, 3-2. Look for at least one or two of the sets to go very, very long. I think in the end, Dayton's serve and serve receive is just going to be a little bit cleaner. I think although Marquette has two reliable outside hitters in Wolf and Wirch, they are going to be nullified by Dayton's service aces and service aggression. And I think it's going to overwhelm Marquette just enough to be the difference. But in this match, it really could be, it's anyone's game. So like, subscribe the video, and if you like it, leave your comments below on who you think is going to win this match, who you think is going to win the tournament. Leave your brackets. I want to hear all your opinions, and let's enjoy the matches today.